Hi, first graders. I hope you learned a lot about the sun, the moon, and the stars this week. We have an activity that we want to share with you about the phases of the moon. So before we get started, what is the current phase of the moon? Well, you can go on NASA's website and you can type in today's date and it'll show you what the moon will look like for that evening. So I looked up April 26th. April 26th was a few days after a new moon, and a new moon looks completely dark, just about. Okay? So, yes, I do have an Oreo, and I will need that Oreo to show you our activity in just a moment. The moon's phases in Oreos is what I'm going to show you. Did you ever wonder why does the moon look different throughout the month? Well, the moon has phases. That means it looks a little different to us each night. It's 1 month to orbit around our planet. That's how long it takes. So we describe how the moon looks with the terms such as full moon, first quarter, and new moon, which we really can't see because the side that it is lit faces away from the Earth when there's a new moon. The moon has no light on its own. Moonlight is sunlight bouncing off the moon's surface. So as the moon orbits Earth, the sun lights up whatever side of the moon is facing it. To the sun, it's always a full moon. If you were looking down upon Earth and its moon from far away in space over the North Pole, you would see a moon that looked like one of these. So friends, you can see the sun. When the sun and the moon are lined up like this, we call it a new moon. And so I'm going to show you, and you can follow along with me with the moon phases Oreo activity. If you don't have a printer at home, that's okay. You can always draw the 4 moon phases. Get a plate of 4 Oreos or cookies. These could be vanilla or a different color, and you can still do this activity. So you need a cookie sandwich, or it could be any cookie. You can be creative. And we're going to show the 4 main phases of the sun and the moon. So if you're doing this and you haven't eaten breakfast yet, maybe you need to come back to this activity because it's going to require some eating. So the first phase I'm going to show you is the new moon. Do you see the new moon? Yeah. Do you think I'm going to do anything to my Oreo to show what a new moon will look like? I think it looks pretty dark already. So I'm going to put the new moon on my new moon paper. Okay. So my new moon Oreo is on my new moon paper. All right. The next one I'm going to do is the first quarter. Okay. So the first quarter, let's see, I need to have half dark, half white. Wow, this could get really messy, but let me try. Oh, no, it doesn't look like the first quarter yet. So I think I need to take a few more bites off the top cookie. Oh, cookie fell. That's okay. We can put it back together. There we go. That's going to look as close as I think I can get it to the first quarter. So I'm going to put that on my paper. All right. Now, a full moon. So a full moon is when we can see the brightness of almost the entire moon, right? And that's because the sun, the moon, and the earth are in perfect position, right? So the moon is completely facing the earth and the sun is giving us all that light that we can see. All right, so here's the new moon. Well, the new moon is going to need to be completely bright. So I think I'm gonna need to eat this entire top half of the cookie. See if I can do this without getting messy. Ah, Yeah, I could do that, right? Does that look like a full moon? I think it does. Guess I can eat this half. That's some good cookie. Ooh, this one's a little tricky. Third quarter. That one looks really similar to the first quarter. Let's see. Here's my cookie. What do you think I should do? Eat the top half? That's a perfect one. That came out much better. All right, my friends. I have my 4 phases of the moon. What am I going to do with these cookies? Is anyone hungry?